Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my personal fleet carrier, my second look, Beta 2. So we had a little disappointment on the last video where the extraction stations were in Beta 1 showing Tritium for purchase. They're not there. So we're trying to scramble around just to see where we can find them. At least the Tritium goes twice as far as it did before. We've used up about half of our Tritium, but we did make the round. We were looking for it in Beta Hydrae, and then we came out close to Sothis. So we're out here, but I'd still like to find some. So that's what I'm doing now, is going to refinery systems and refinery stations and trying to find some. And we're going to go to Rabingo because we did find some out there at the extraction stations in Beta 1, but we're going to try the refinery station. Yeah, voice attack is just almost useless. Need to get out to Hauser's Reach and check that one out. We would like to find a supplier. So this is a refinery station, so we'll see if they've got it. It's 3 jumps. Yeah, we should be fine. So we're going to do a little searching. If we could find a decent supply. I'm gonna have to fix my audio. Can't hear it. I think I know what the problem is. Let's see if we can fix the audio. Okay, I think I got it now. You could probably hear it, but I couldn't.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, that's better. But we'll find some. We might have to do some searching, but we'll find some.
shift drive charging.
Like I said, we found some out here at an extraction station, but now they also have a refinery station, so we're going to check that out and see what they got.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
If they have enough that I could bring the cutter out, then that would be fine. We could even bring the fleet carrier over here and load up if they had enough of it. But let's see what they got first. Sis left. Yeah, it took about 250 tons of tritium to go out to Edmondson High and then come all the way out here. So roughly 600 light years, and we used less than half of the tritium that we had, and we only had 500 tons, so it was pretty good. But if we can find a supply, we're also going to mine it, but if we could find a supply to purchase, then we'd certainly take advantage of that. Yep, I do not like these stations that are in the rings. And that's what it looks like. It's at the edge of the rings. Sis left.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to badge 1-1. Automated docking approved.
But we're doing tritium exploration. Just trying to find out where it's at. I mean, if they had enough that we could fill up the our cargo area, that would be awesome.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew.
They have some. They have 7,900. We're going to take a load back. That's about 10 loads in the cutter. We'll probably bring out the yeah, we can bring it out from here. Is this right? Well, maybe. Maybe it's too far. Is this right? No, there it comes. See if we can bring it out here. Open galaxy map. See if we can bring it over here to Robingo. And we'll take their 7,900. Come down to this moon. And we'll load up. In 15 minutes it'll be out here, and we'll take the whole 7,900 tons of it. So we'll take a pause and we'll come back. Sis left. Yeah, 1.16 light seconds. We're gonna load it up. And they had 8,000, or nearly 8,000, here at Robingo. Tritiums. We're going to take this 280 that we got and deposit it. Half of it into the fuel tank, half of it in the storage. Grab the cargo cutter. We're going to take as much as we can get. And then we might check, say, first part of next week of loading some more. Kind of have to take our chances. Sis left. Yep, we are going to load it up with as much tritium as we can get.
Landing gear deployed.
Is this right? Okay. So let's grab the storage cutter, the cargo cutter. We're going to use that ship. Is this right? We have 688. Let's look at outfitting. Let's see if there's a 5 cargo. Yep, there's a 5. Is this right? Say there's 720. Okay, let's do that. Get the most cargo space possible. We don't need that Guardian.
Landing gear retracted.
That FSD booster. Like another fleet carrier. Or mine. Yep, it was ours. Sis left. Sis left.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the planet. Sis left. We're gonna pick up some more tritium. We're just gonna load up as much as we can get. Well, up to 16,000, but sometimes they get more.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
See, I think it was 79 before.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Is this right? Always a test.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Sis left.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
Sis left. Is this right? Is this right?
Landing gear retracted.
Ship release confirmed. The launch underway.
Is this left?
We prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station. Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 39er. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Nope, we're loading up. We're going to keep loading it.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Again, thank you for coming along. It still says 7914. It's probably going up because I'm buying it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Make sure you look down to the bottom right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps me out with YouTube. And you get notified when I create more videos.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
And if you notice, the supply is not diminishing. It's still 7914, and we've taken a full load of 280 in the Python, and this is the second load of 720 from the cutter. So we're just going to keep loading until we get to about 16,000. Sis left.
Landing gear deployed.
It's always a test. Every day is a test. Sis right. It's always a test. Everything's a test.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship has departed. Move clear of the landing pad.
Gujamarya, Romeo Golf India.
Sis left.
There's a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station. Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 3-2. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Sis right. It's a high.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you look underneath the video in the description toward the bottom and you'll find ways to donate. We could really use the help.
Dispatching ground crew.
Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see my YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, for over 650 videos that you can watch since January. And have you noticed the supply has not changed? It's still the same amount, no matter how much we buy. It's not, well, it was like 47,000 in beta 1 and it's 51,000 now. So it's higher, and it'll probably go down over the time of the beta. But we're loading up. We should have, we will have plenty of fuel when we finish. We can pretty much go anywhere we like.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch run
We might be able to get our 16,000 after all. So nice to have the fleet carrier again. By the end of, or closer to the end of the beta, there will be a fleet carrier blowout sale where I paid $5 billion to get into it at the beginning of the beta. If you wait toward the end of the beta, probably in the last few days, you will get it for $1 million. Just during the beta. Sis left. So if you were wanting to be able to buy one and play around with it in the beta, you can toward the end of the beta for $1 million. And like Frontier said, what you do in beta stays in beta, so you can sell some of your assets if you need to buy the services. So you can play around with the fleet carrier. But when you go back to your live account, you still have the same assets. So you can certainly do that. But I've seen it before, like here with the Tritium, where you buy some, and by the time you get back, the supply is back to where it was. That's what we're seeing. The supply is not going down. We can just keep buying as much as we want. I would like to have up to 16,000 just to do it, to see if we can do it. Sis left. Sis right. See, we can transport 720 units every load, and we can just sit here and load up and then take it back to that system just below Sothis after we finish.
Landing gear deployed.
And if you would like to visit our fleet carrier and even donate some Tritium, you can. I'm just putting up to 500 tons in the fuel tank, or we will buy it for half the going rate. Yeah, I didn't really care. I didn't want that. Is this right? Okay, now it's going to let us transfer it. I don't know what was going on. We got 2100. And we're just going to keep doing this until we get up to 16,000.
Landing gear retracted.
Disengage. Ship departure confirmed.
I was really worried when we went out to Edmondson High and it wasn't working.
I hope you are in good health.
Frame shift
Sis left. But so far we can buy as much as we want to out here. And this is what I'm going to do in June. I'm just going to load up So all of this in beta is just a practice of what we're going to do in June. It's the whole idea. Make sure it works. And then throughout the beta, we can do whatever, we can go wherever we want. We have plenty of tritium. We'll still asteroid mine some, just to do it. But we're going to have lots of it in storage. Sis left. Okay.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
It's going to take about 20 trips to get all of it. Or all we want. It's good just to do it at the beginning. And it's a little over 36 million per load of 720.
Contact, clear to disembark.
See, it's still 7914.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Is this right? Just take 720.
Ship dispatch complete. You are clear to leave.
We just take 720 tons a shot. And we only used about 250 tons. After we purchased it, went to Edmondson High, stopped short of Sothis, went on to below Sothis, and then out here to Bingo. Yeah, I put in the wrong destination. Trying to go to the fleet carrier, not back to the station. Again, make sure you press that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. It doesn't cost you anything at all. You get notified when I produce more of these videos, and it'll eventually help me with YouTube. So be sure to press that subscribe and look underneath the video in the description. At the bottom of the description, you'll see ways to donate. Please consider donating to our channel. Costs are high and our income is low, so we need as much help as we can get. Underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 650 videos, more to watch. Is this right? Yeah, we have almost 3,000 now, plus the 500 in the fuel tank.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Move clear of the landing pad.
Is this view?
Romeo Golf India. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station.
Is this left?
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 3-2. Automated docking approved.
We just keep loading and loading.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Is this right?
Landing gear retracted.
Ship detach complete. You are clear to leave.
Sis left. And we just sat here and keep transferring and transferring and transferring until we've had enough. Is this right? Yeah, it'll probably be about $1 billion in fuel cost, but we shouldn't have to have any more. That should do it for a long time. Well, I appreciate you coming along. We're going to go ahead and end this video. We skipped a few after what you were watching, and we've come into the fleet carrier. We're just going to close out this video and then we'll start up another one. I don't like for the videos to get too much over an hour, so we were starting to do that. So sis right, show you where we're at. We have 7233 in storage, and we have 500 in the fuel tank. So one thing I do want to check, someone had mentioned, let me see if I can see it here. In commodities, yeah, it doesn't show any other locations. So we want people to sell to us at 20,000, and yes, we're currently paying 51,000, but that way, if you want to help the fleet carrier out, you can sell to the fleet carrier for a 50% discount. Okay, and we have 7233 in storage, and we have 50% fuel in the fuel tank. So make sure you look to the bottom right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. It'll help me with YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get notified when I produce more of these videos. Underneath the video in the description, at the bottom of that, you'll see ways to donate. Please consider donating. Our finances are really bad, and we're way off from getting support from YouTube, and we can use all the help we can get. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, and there's over 650 videos in there for you to watch, including this newest playlist, My Personal Fleet Carrier, My Second Look Beta 2. So be sure to watch all the videos there. That also helps us with YouTube, the more hours that are watched. So until the next video, that we're still going to be hauling tritium into the fleet carrier. I do appreciate you coming along, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.